They look awful. I don't... yeah, the skin has completely changed from what these used to look like, and I'm not being funny. They look horrid. I can't even believe they're still in this world. Oh, this is taking way too long. I've got a better idea. Oh my god, that makes such a massive difference. They look way better. For today's tutorial, we will be doing the grey, sort of the standard Vex, but we will obviously do the red one at some point as well, so stay tuned if you do want the angry Vex. But for today, we're doing this one, and I just think they look so much better than the originals, and they're pretty much the same size as the LAs, I think, as well. So yeah, it's nice welcome change, that is. But anyway, enough of me talking, let's get on to the build, shall we? The blocks and colours you'll need for this build are as follows: snow block 28, white wool 15, 17 white concrete, 43 light grey concrete powder, 65 light grey wool, 32 light grey concrete, 6 cyan terracotta, grey stained glass 3, and 9 light grey stained glass. So that's enough of that, let's get to the build. So starting with a light grey stained glass, wherever you like in the world, it's entirely up to you, but I'm going to do mine just here. And what we're going to do is going to go to the right hand side, we're going to go 1 and then go up by 1, and then go back to the left hand side, and we're going to do 1, 2 just there, and we're going to finish it off with some light grey concrete, go 1, 2, 3, and that's the front of the body complete already. Look at that. So what we're going to do now is work on the arms. So we're going to come up to the left hand side of the build, we're going to place 2 here, so 1, 2. And then you can place actually 2 on the right hand side as well, 1, 2, and that's going to be the basis of the start of our arms. So we're going to switch to our light grey concrete, and on the left hand side one, on top of these wool that we've already placed, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, switch back to your light grey wool, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3. So it should be coming out from the body by 3, but if you were looking from this side, it should actually be 4 in total. Now we're going to switch to the right hand side, and we're going to do something similar. So on the bottom of the wool, we're going to place another wool. Then we're going to switch to our light grey concrete, go 1, 2, 3, 4, like a little Z pattern. And then we're going to do a light grey wool just there, and it's very similar. It's going to be 4 across from this side, but you got it, 3 on the inside. So that's the start of our arms. We are going to make them a little bit thicker a little bit later on. Now what we're going to do is we're going to swing on around to the back, and let's thicken this body up slightly, shall we, because it's looking a little bit thin. So starting from the bottom, working our way up, we're going to go with our light grey stained glass again, and we're actually going to go 1, 2, come up, 1, 2, 3, but this time we're going to do a grey stained glass just there, like that. Switching to our light grey concrete powder, we're going to do an L shape again, 1, 2, 3. On the left hand side, we're going to get our grey wool, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3 all the way to the top of the body there. On the right hand side, we're going to do a grey concrete, and then you can actually follow that up with 2 grey wool on top of that. Then we're going to switch to our white concrete, and we're going to pop 1 in there, and then followed it up with a white wool on top. There we go. So we've thickened up his body. Look at that, he's looking thick. So let's get on to the next step. Okay, now we've finished the back of the build, let's spin on around to the front just to give you some orientation so we don't get confused where we're building from. So from the front of the build, we're going to spin on around to the left hand side, and we're going to actually thicken up this arm. So what I want you to do is get your light grey wool out, and we're going to go 1, 2, miss a block and place 1. Then we're going to go on top of this, we're going to go light grey concrete powder, we're going to go 1, 2, you can actually place a light grey wool and then finish it off with another concrete powder. The reason why I said leave this block out is because we actually need some string, so let's just get that out. And because we need, obviously the sand's going to fall if we just place it. You can either use barrier blocks, or if you're in survival mode, string is probably one of the best options because you can't see it anymore. Look at that. So that's one side of the arm complete. Now we're going to work on the side of the head. While we're here, we might as well. So switching to our light grey concrete, we're going to place on top of this light grey concrete here, like so, 1 there, and then to the left of that, we're going to go with our light grey wool. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to just finish off with light grey concrete on the side. And then coming up from here, we're going to go light grey wool, go back to your light grey concrete, we're going to go 1, 2, go vertical, switch to your light grey wool, we're going to go 1, 2. Next, we're actually going to go with a white concrete. Then above that, we're going to go with our cyan terracotta. We can actually place 2 there if you want. Why not? Switching to our light grey concrete, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, like a little L shape. This little gap is going to be a light grey wool. Keep coming across, and we're actually going to switch to our light grey concrete powder again, and we might as well go up by 1, 2, 3, like that. There we go. This little spot here is going to be a light grey wool. While the wool's in our hand, we're going to pop in 1 there and 1 there, and then we can finish it off with some light grey concrete powder there, and there we go. That is the side of the head complete. Hopefully I wasn't too fast for you there. Now we've done this side, yes, you've guessed it, we're actually going to spin on round. Look how derpy that looks. We're going to spin on round and pretty much do the same on this side, but the head is slightly different, so just bear with me, alright? So again, we're going to be starting from the arm, and let's get our light grey concrete, light grey wool out this time, and we're going to start from the left hand side. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then get your concrete powder out. We're going to pop in 1 there. And we also need to fill these in with concrete powder. So again, I chucked it away, didn't I? Let's get our string, which is there. We're going to pop in some string just there. 1, 2, like that. Get rid of those. And we're going to pop in 3 light grey concrete powder, like so. There we go. We've got a thick arm now. So head is slightly different. So we're going to go with the light grey concrete again. We're going to pop in 1 on this concrete. So 1 in from the edge of the arm again. We can go upwards this time, why not? White concrete. Then we're going to go with 2 cyan terracotta, followed by a concrete powder on top. Come back down to the bottom. We're going to go light grey wool. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then from the left hand side here, we're going to go 1, 2, and then 1. Well, that's all in our hand, why not? Switch to our light grey concrete. We're going to go 1 on the end, and then you're going to go 2 vertical. Switch back to your concrete wool. We're going to go 1, 2 in that gap just to fill that up there. Switch to your light grey concrete again. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Switch back to your wool. We're going to pop in 1 there and 1 on top. And all the gaps are going to be filled in with light grey concrete powder. There we go, like that. Spin on around to the front now. That looks funny. I had to stop recording because I'm laughing fit, and I still can't stop laughing now because it looks so stupid. I don't know why. Right, anyway, now my laughing fit's over with. What we're going to do is actually finish off the front of the head. So what I want you to do is come in on the inside. I don't know why earlier on as well, you must forgive me why I told you to do this, because it doesn't matter, because these blocks here are actually going to get blocked up. So yeah, I don't know why I told you to do that, but anyway, you've done it now, so don't worry about it. So what we're going to do is get your light grey wool, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3 across the back there. Then we're going to do a light grey concrete, followed by another cyan terracotta there and there. On top of this, we're going to do a light grey wool. Then we're going to get our sand out. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and you can actually pop in a sand there. And the last block is going to be a light grey wool. And there we go, there's the front of the head complete. Okay, now spinning on around to the back, let's get the back of the head complete now. And what we're going to do is from the right hand side, we're going to start off with our light grey concrete. We're going to pop in 1 there, followed by 2 light grey wool. Switch back to your light grey concrete. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, like a little lightning bolt almost. We can actually pop in a light grey wool here, come up with a light grey concrete here, go back to your light grey wool, go 1, 2, with the wool still in the hand, we're going to go 1 there and 1 there, and then fill in the rest with light grey concrete powder, and there we go, there's the back of the head done. So back to the wings. On the top left hand side of the build, we're going to do white concrete and do 1 on the right hand side, and then what I want you to do is do a block also diagonal to that. So we're going to place 1 there and 1 there, so we've got something looking like this. And on the left hand side, we're going to start with this one here. We're going to be building from this block, alright, so it's very important. So with the white concrete, we're going to go 1 to the left and 1 vertical. Switch to our white wool, and we're going to go 1 to the left, bottom, 1, 2, 3, like in another little L shape. To the left of this, we're going to go with our snow block. We're going to go 1, 2. Then to the left of that again, from the top end this time, we're going to go with our white, sorry, I can't get my blocks right, white concrete, and then keep coming across, and then we're going to do a snow block. We're going to go 1 there, and then we're going to go 1 vertical. So we should have something looking like that. While the snow block's still in our hand, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then just follow this up. We're going to do white wool. We're going to go 1, 2 there. And then to the right of that, we're going to do snow block again, go 1, 2. Come back down, we're going to use our white concrete. We're actually going to place 1 just here and 1 just there, like that. Then to the left hand side of this, we're going to place another white wall. Then switch back to our snow block. We're going to go up by 2, so 1, 2, come across by 1, and then go up by 1. And then we're going to put in another white wall just there, diagonally to that. And that is one side of the wing complete. So now we're going to do the same on this right hand side, okay? So, but it's all backwards. So with the L shape, remember, we're going to go 1, 2 like that. Switch to our white wall, and we're going to come down, go 1, 2, 3, like a little L shape again. Then to the right of this, we're going to go with our snow block. We're going to go 1, 2. Keep coming across. We're going to use white concrete. And then keep coming across again. White snow block, 1, 2 vertically this time. So you should have something looking like that. With the snow still in our hand, we're going to go from this block here. 1, 2, 3, like another little L shape. And then we're going to go up from here. We're going to go with our white wall. 1, 2. Come back to your snow block, and we're going to go 1, 2 like that. Then come back down, white concrete. We're going to place one there, 1 there. To the right of this, we're going to go with our white wall. Above that, remember, we're going to go snow block. We're going to go 1, 2 upwards, across by 1, up by 1, and place another white wall just there. And there we go. There is the wings complete. Look at that. Looking not looking too bad. All we need to do now is just fill out the top of the head. So all I need to do is come over and let's look down from the front of the build. And with our light grey wool, what I want you to do is going to pop in 1 in that corner there. So we've got like a line. Pop in 1 there as well, so we've got 2 forward like that, and then pop in 1 on the left hand side like that. And you've probably guessed it, these blocks here are going to be filled in with a light grey concrete powder, but we need to get underneath and put some string, or you can just fit it all in, it's entirely up to you, but I'm going to use string, why not? And then we can just fill these in. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that one's falling through. You could do that, look, there you go. Just works well. There we go. There is my updated Vex. I hope you enjoyed that. I really did. And yeah, what an improvement. He looks amazing actually, considering the old one looks awful. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. And I've been Zooey Mama, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.